Hi guys, reminder to stay hydrated. Oh shit. I got I got some water on my keyboard. Hold up. Hold up. Sorry if my cursor's acting a little weird. Anyways, so as you can see from the name of the document, I am ranking love songs from musicals that I know. I might go off course in terms of what I am ranking based off of, but you know, um, the love songs in musicals, it can either be a duet or it could be a serenade about through the heart and everything else. I think to me, what makes a good love song is that it has charm, heart, witty, effectiveness, and memorability. So yeah, I am ranking, yeah, these lovely songs. And yes, some of them are from Disney, as you can probably tell. Yes, I have one song from Wished. Okay, and look at these lovely tier names. I am in love with the song, which means, yep, I'm definitely in love with the song, as it says for itself. Put this in a fairy tale because it can absolutely be just wonderful and whimsical, charming and whimsy. Bruh. Okay, I need to catch myself much more easier in terms of what I'm saying, I guess. Animals are singing along. I mean, if it's good enough to sing along to, then yeah, it's good. Fairy dust sprinkles, I guess that basically means that it has some good points about it, but like not enough for me. It's cute, but that's it. Yeah. Yeah. Have some cheese pizza because it's just too cheesy, I guess. So yeah. I hope I don't disclaimer, take note, whatever you want to call it. These are just a matter of my own opinion. If you love these songs or if you hate these songs, whatever your opinion is, that's great. This is just mine, so don't attack me in the comments for it. There will also likely be spoilers for the plot of some of these musicals that I might be dropping. So take mind of that if you are interested in just watching slime tutorials or you're gonna watch these musicals live or anything like that. I'm gonna be saying some slight spoilers, so yeah. So starting off, we have Evermore from the Beauty and the Beast live action movie.
Wasting in my lonely tower, waiting by an open door. I'll fool myself, she'll walk right in and be with me forevermore.
Oh boy. I mean, I say oh boy because of the plot and the context surrounding the song is pretty interesting, and not to mention the way they wrote Beast in the live action. Yeah, not great. They made him a full asshole. But I do think that Evermore is a really good song, and I think the execution for it was pretty great. It's also a really good song to belt to if you're a baritone or a tenor.
Now I know she'll never leave me, even as she fades from view. She will still inspire me, be a part of everything I do.
It's just a gorgeous song, and I do like the lyric, now I know she'll never leave me, even as she fades from view and all that, because it has heart to it. It has heart to it, so I guess I can say it's a charming song. So yay. Yay. Okay, ooh, ADHD moment happening here. Next, we have You Shine from Carrie the Musical. It's going there first. This song has a lot of heart to it. Like, if you listen to it for yourself, it makes you smile. I really love the chemistry that's in this song, and I love the lyrics. It's cheesy, but like that's what makes it also really charming. There's also, of course, storytelling to it. And spoilers for Carrie the musical. The context before this is basically that Sue she gets her boyfriend Tommy. She asks him to take Carrie to the prom because, like, if you know the story of Carrie, Carrie's like treated like shit by everyone else, and Sue basically feels bad for her. And so she thinks it would be nice if someone took her to the prom, and that is Tommy. And basically, You Shine is basically a duet song about how they both see each other as good people.
You'd see a heart that's fearless and true. From my point of view, oh, you shine.
And like in their terrible high school where everyone else is basically treating Carrie like shit, and still Sue basically feels like that she isn't doing much because like she still was a bystander in the bullying towards Carrie before like she really started to feel bad for her. And then Tommy sings to her because, you know, he wants to cheer her up and all that, and he loves her. But I guess also the song could also be said that she doesn't want to let Tommy go because, like, yeah, at the end of the song, he says, "I love you" to her.
Tommy, thank you.
I love you.
I love you. He never said that before.
And it's just like the solo she gives to end off the song.
I see you shine and the dark disappears. And I know everything is gonna be fine. Because you're mine. You shine.
It's so heartbreaking. So yeah, I would recommend listening to You Shine if you want to get your heart broken by two characters in a musical. Oh god, I'm trying to zoom out. Give me a second, I'm having technical difficulties. Oh, I've shrunk it! Yeah, I noticed from the last take that it was kind of taking up the screen, so yeah, hopefully you guys can see the screen better. So anyways, I was gonna rank Only Us from Dear Fucking Evan Hansen.
The world falls away. The world falls away. And it's only us.
I have some saltiness against this musical. I do think it's the best in terms of Pasek and Paul's work. And yeah, after this we're also ranking another Pasek and Paul song. So I don't know how to rank this without articulating my opinions on it. First of all, I do not believe the love story between Evan and Zoe all that much. It just kind of happens out of nowhere, like at the end of Act 1.
You've given me my brother back.
It's kind of weird, like, it gives me those weird vibes, like, is she kissing Evan because she likes him, or she's kissing him because, not to say it, but the implications say otherwise. And not to mention, the whole entire plot of Dear Evan Hansen hinders on a lie. He basically, wound himself up into of him being best friends with her dead brother Connor Murphy. In Only Us, Zoe sings to Evan that it happens in Act 2 when, like, I guess, like, to the timeline, like, they've been dating for weeks, and Evan's just, like, I guess, unsure about how to handle his relationship because, like, he's never dated anyone before and he's had a crush on Zoe for years.
All the rest of the world isn't there, but he kept it all inside his head.
Which is weird. So
With a guy who literally stalks her.
Yeah. Weird.
and then they finally get together through this weird ass situation of her like grieving her dead brother. While the song is very awkward surrounding the context, there, in terms of Zoe's verses and her and all that, it actually carries the song for me. So I'm gonna put it in Animals Are Singing Along. Not to mention it is a pretty memorable song too. Yes, I remembered my standards at a random time. So next song we're gonna be ranking is Rewrite the Stars, which is another Pasek and Paul song. It's from The Greatest Showman.
What if we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine. Nothing could keep us apart. You'd be the one I was meant to find. It's up to you, and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be.
And if any of you have seen The Greatest Showman, you'll know that the soundtrack is pretty great. It has a lot of good songs, honestly. Rewrite the Stars is just one of my favorites. You have like Zendaya and Zac Efron singing it together. Not to mention the choreography.
No one can rewrite the stars. How can you say you're mine? Everything keeps us apart, and I'm not the one you were meant to find. It's not up to you, it's not up to me. When everyone tells us what we can be, how can we rewrite the stars? Say that the world can be ours tonight.
Like, you see in the clip? It's amazing. Like, Zendaya actually taught herself how to do aerial dynamics stuff. I think that's what it's called. Actually, I'll look it up. Yeah. Zendaya taught herself how to do aerial dynamics just for The Greatest Showman, which is awesome. Talk about a commitment queen, honestly. And her singing is just effortless as always. So anyway, I'm putting this song in, put this in a fairy tale. The song is actually very fairy tale itself because, well, the story of, I forgot the name of the characters. I only know Zac Efron's character's name is Philip. I forgot. No, yeah, her character is Anne, Zendaya's. So anyways, her character Anne, because at a time when like Greatest Showman takes place, because she's colored, you know, them being together is seen as wrong because Philip's white. And the metaphor of rewriting the stars is basically them both imagining a time they can be together. The song starts off with Philip basically serenading to her that he loves her no matter if it's forbidden or not, but basically Anne sings of the fact that it's hard for her because, yeah, she's colored.
You know I want you. It's not a secret I tried to hide, but I can't have you. We're bound to break and my hands are tied.
It's a very bittersweet song, but like I would also say it's quite open because of how they just really sing and the chemistry in the song. It's just amazing. It's a pretty simplistic song, but like there's a lot of heart to it that makes it really worth listening to. And, you know, you can just listen to it without really thinking about the story, but like, you know, that's how I tend to appreciate art, is just really thinking about what it means. And I do think that what makes it very fairy tale, it's because like it's the lyrics themselves and obviously what the song's about. It's just about them kind of just being in a moment together, flying through the air, just them just, just having fun together as a couple for a little bit until the very end. Damn, just like why so far the highest ranking songs, both of them are kind of tragic. Okay, anyways, zooming out. Woo!
Life is like a prom that won't invite us. Without love, it's like getting my big break in laryngitis. Without love, life's a forever when you can't buy it. Without love, life is like my mother on a diet.
Oh my god. We're at one of my absolute favorites. Without Love from Hairspray. Woo! Okay, it was this song that inspired me to make this video. I'm just gonna say I could end the video here because it's definitely, I think, the greatest song I have ranked so far in this. For starters, wait. Seaweed and Penny, they're absolutely adorable together.
Living in the ghetto, black is everywhere you go. Who thought I love a girl whose skin is white as winter snow?
In my Eiffel Tower, life was just a hostess snack. But now I've tasted chocolate, and I'm never going back.
They're one of the greatest couples in musical theater ever. Just like, they're one of the greatest musical theater couples ever. Like, Penny is like a nerdy girl, and she hasn't found her passion yet. That is until she meets Seaweed. And it's just, oh god, what did I do? Anyways, back to talking about Seaweed and Penny. I don't know how to say much without, like, talking about the musical, but, like, Hairspray takes place in the 60s, and, them being in a relationship is kind of looked down upon because, yeah, he's colored and she's white. And Without Love, I think, is a song that really celebrates that. It also celebrates all kinds of love because the song also has Tracy and Link. Yeah, because, like, despite Tracy's weight, he loves her. It's also a song where Link basically gets character development.
Once I was a selfish fool who never understood. Never looked inside myself, though on the outside I looked good. Then we met and you made me the man I am today. Tracy, I'm in love with you no matter what you wear.
Says that he doesn't really care about appearances, just as long as he's in love, that's all he needs. And I really like how this song really celebrates that. It just celebrates all kinds of love, whether it's interracial or it's just two simple people falling in love like these two. It's just beautiful. I don't think any other version of the song nails it the best than the movie does. And that's because the movie mainly focuses on Seaweed and Penny. But, like, I do feel like it does give great emphasis on all kinds of love, but, like, especially interracial love. And I think that's what makes it really such a important song to even just listen to. And it's just such a vibe. It also checks off all of the boxes in terms of what I'm ranking based off of. It has charm, it has heart, it has witty with its humor, and effectiveness with its story, and most of all, it's just a good tune to listen to.
Like a week that's only Mondays, only ice cream every Sunday. Like a circle with no center, like a door lock, do not enter. Don't think I'll be yours forever, 'cause I never wanna be without love. Yes, now you've got to be without love. I surrender happily.
So, yeah. Okay, we're moving on now. Again, stay hydrated. Okay, next we have You're Timeless to Me again from Hairspray.
Feds keep a-fading, Castro's invading, but Wilbur, you're timeless to me. Hairdos are higher, mine feels like barbed wire, but you say I'm chic as can be. You're like a rare vintage ripple, a vintage they'll never forget. So pour me a teeny weeny triple.
Anytime.
And we can toast the fact we ain't dead yet.
Okay, I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the video. I'm gonna mostly be ranking songs from two songs from some musicals. Like here, this is In the Heights. Here is Rent. Here's Waitress, and here's Wicked. I think that's all of them that have like double songs. That have like 2 love songs in them. So yay. Anyways, You're Timeless to Me. It's pretty charming. It's really adorable. Okay, so there's like such nostalgia to it that, you know, like when you listen to some things like there's just like nostalgia to songs that you feel because I guess of the composition and the lyrics. You're Timeless to Me is exactly like that. And actually it's in the title. You're Timeless to Me. But that's also saying because Wilbur and Edna, they're also really adorable together. They're also such great parents too.
We got a kid who's blowing the lid off the Turnblad family tree. You'll always hit the spot, big shot. You're timeless to me.
Not to mention, that's also like one thing I also love about Hairspray is that everyone is quite charming. All of the characters are really great. But I think You're Timeless to Me is definitely a song that a lot of people will love to listen to once they're married or something. Honestly, I want a marriage like these two if I do ever change my mind about wanting to get married. I'm thinking about staying single forever, but who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I think that for everyone that wants to fall in love, You're Timeless to Me really encapsulates the feeling of still being happily married at like 50 and all that. So yeah, so let's move on. Heathers, woohoo, 17 from Heathers, let's go.
Can't we be 17? It's not so hard to do. If you could let me in, I could be good with you.
Okay, I have a lot of, I have strong feelings on Heathers because, fun fact about me, I was mega obsessed with it when I was in middle school. It's definitely the musical that segued me into, getting into other musicals, or just musicals as a whole. Heathers is just, I would say it also has a really great soundtrack too. Oh boy, while my middle school self, I think would rank it up here, but the me now, oh god, no, not there for sure. The me now, honestly, I'm ranking it here. Oh god, I can probably feel the ats in the comments. Look, JD and Veronica, they're toxic.
What the fuck have you done?
I worship you. I trade my life for yours. We'll make them disappear. We'll plant our garden here. Our love is God.
They're toxic. Like, we can all admit that they're toxic. In the movie, it's emphasized how toxic they are, but 17, I think. In fact, the beginning of Act 2, where Veronica sings a reprise of 17. She talks about her guilt. Her and JD killed Kurt and Ram because, you know, that's how Act 2 starts. It starts with their funeral. And I guess that reprise is like, it's basically an allusion to the fact that her and JD's relationship is damaging. Like, she fully comes to the realization it is. And like scenes after they get into an argument about the fact that they're killing people. Well, Veronica is like, she feels like, yeah, it's wrong to be killing people. And JD's like, oh no, it won't be right until every asshole is dead. And that's how the song starts. The song isn't really romantic. I would say it's kind of heartbreaking. In terms of Veronica's story, like, take a look at the lyrics, because fine, we're damaged, really damaged, but that does not make us wise. Like, it starts with these lyrics, and I would say that the song's heartbreaking in terms of Veronica's perspective, because it's probably at this point that she knows that the relationship is falling apart, but she still wants to believe that they can be together. Which is why she tries to convince him that let's just be normal teenagers together. Let's just be 17. Okay, I couldn't resist myself laughing at that, but yeah, that's just, it kind of makes it heartbreaking because the song inherently is basically about the glamorization of a toxic relationship. Because like when you're in a relationship, like, you see things through rose-tinted glasses. You want to, like, pretend everything's good. You want to brush off what's bad in a relationship. I think that song really just emphasizes that meaning, like, the feeling of having rose-tinted glasses. And while it's cute, it's just really sad, too.
Yeah, we're damaged, badly damaged, but your love's too good to lose. Hold me tighter, even closer. I'll stay if I'm what you choose. Can't we be sevens if I am what you choose? If we still got them, 'cause you're the one I choose. You're the one I choose. You're the one I choose.
So, but like, it's still a nice song to sing along to. It's not entirely a fairy tale, or it doesn't have like the charm, I guess. It's a nice song to sing along to. Next is The Origin of Love from Hedwig.
They had two faces peering out of one giant head, so they could watch all around them as they talked while they read, and they never knew nothing of love. It was before the origin of love. The origin of love. The origin of love. Origin of love.
Do. Okay, this one's another solo song. Wait, well, kind of. I mean, Hedwig, you know, if you know about the musical, it's a really good musical. You should watch the movie, honestly. I should rewatch the movie. I've only seen it once, but yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll put it here. I might change my mind. It's a very whimsical song. It tells a story. It really tells a story about the concept of attraction and the concept of having a soulmate. I have very mixed feelings about what a soulmate means, by the way. I'm not one of those types of people that really believe that I was meant to meet someone to fall in love with them, because I feel like when we think that, I feel like that's that's kind of stretching it, because like you're gonna go through feelings for different people, and if it just doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. If it does work out, then That's good. That proves you're both good to each other. But Origin of Love, I feel like really explores that kind of legend, like how we glamorize and romanticize love through like these certain perspectives. And while Hedwig herself does that, because like she falls in love with Tommy Gnosis, Tommy basically becomes famous from stealing Hedwig's music. And Hedwig, she's heartbroken, and she's also going through a spiraling identity crisis as a trans woman, because at the core, the musical is about transformation and self-reflection, and Origin of Love is one of those songs that really present that theme in a very interesting way, but through the perspective of who you are through a relationship, and whether you're heartbroken or in love, whether you're longing for that person. Basically, I think what the song talks about is how it changes you from the inside as a person, because like whether you have a crush on someone or in a relationship, it changes you in some way.
Now the gods grew quite scared of our strength and defiance, and Thor said, I'm gonna kill them all with my hammer, like I killed the giants. But Zeus said, no, you better let me use my lightning like scissors, like I cut the legs off the whales, dinosaurs and the lizards.
It's definitely a love song, I think, that's more towards the self, your mind and body and soul. Yeah, so actually I'll say it's a fairy tale song. It's kind of, that makes it fairy tale. But I think Origin of Love is another song that you guys should all give a listen to. Listen to Neil Patrick Harris's version, like the original Broadway cast version. He delivers that song beautifully. Okay, so Origin of Love gets its own ranking. Origin of Love. Alright then. Because like I said, it's in between both of these rankings. So anyways, okay, let's go. When the Sun Goes Down from In the Heights.
When the sun goes down, you're gonna need a flashlight. You're gonna need a candle.
I think I can handle that.
When you leave town, I'm gonna buy you a calling card.
'Cause I am falling hard for you.
It's very heartfelt. So, I guess I'll put it... Yeah, I think that's fitting. It's just a simple and sweet song. It's simple, and I don't really know how to describe it without describing the story itself. By the way, the movie of In the Heights does these two dirty, Benny and Nina. It does them both dirty. I'm just gonna say that, but I do think it's a really beautiful song, though, nonetheless, despite how the love story was treated in the movie. I don't remember much of the stage production, but what I will say about the stage production is that years ago, back in 2021, it was the greatest musical I ever saw live. Well, last was Hairspray, but that was back in like 2018, but like In the Heights, 2021. That was like the last good musical I ever saw live. Of course, I have seen other musicals live, but like Hairspray and In the Heights, both of those musicals were a sight to behold watching live. So yeah. But next song, When You're Home from In the Heights again.
Nina, everything is easier when you're home. The street's a little kinder when you're home. Can't you see that the day seems clearer now that you are here, or is it me? Maybe it's just me.
I really love this song. I don't have much to say about it, other than Benny is like an absolute Disney prince towards Nina. So basically, Nina's whole entire arc is that she drops out of college due to like pressure and all that. She's basically the only one out of her neighborhood who gets to go to college for the first time, and basically everyone in the neighborhood congratulates her for getting out and actually getting to go to college. And I think it's at this point in the story where everyone knows she actually dropped out because I think she told people like she was on a break or something. I don't remember, but she kind of doubts herself.
I feel like all my life I've tried to find the answer, working harder, learning Spanish, learning all I can. I thought I might find the answer out at Stanford, but I'd stare out at the sea, thinking, where am I supposed to be? So please don't say you're proud of me when I lost my way.
And basically, Benny reminds her that despite all the expectations of hers, for the important part is for her to remember where she came from in the first place.
Now listen to me, that may be how you perceive it, but Nina, please believe that when you find your way again, you are gonna change the world, and then we're all gonna brag and say we knew her when, yeah.
And it's just so adorable and charming. I really love these two. They're also another great couple in terms of musical theater. And I would even say In the Heights as a whole, it has a amazing soundtrack, so give that a listen to after this video. Alright, next we have a Disney song. Another Disney song. We have Wild Uncharted Waters from the Little Mermaid live action remake.
There you are, over me, taking me with your song to wild uncharted waters, miles beyond the sea. I was darkness bound, I had almost drowned, till you came around and you found me.
I honestly think it's just a cute song. Well, I'm actually gonna put it in fairy dust sprinkles, because that's really all there is to it. I do like the fact that Prince Eric got a arc in the live action, but I don't think it was the best executed in my opinion. And I think Wild Uncharted Waters had the potential to be a much greater song in most parts of it, but it does have a lot of cute lines, like,
When your eyes outshine the horizon line, and you're finally real here beside me. Alone, just you and me, and I hope you're there in the open air. There's no map or compass to guide me.
yeah. Just so you guys know, I go awkwardly silent whenever I think about cues to edit in like clips from the songs. Anyways, there isn't much to go for it outside of just being a I want song for him going towards Ariel. I do like Jonah's performance as Prince Eric. He delivers the song amazingly. He's amazing as Prince Eric. He's hot too. So, he's hot. Okay, that's the gayest thing I've said in this video so far. But I would say it's cute, and it's a fun song to listen to and kind of sing along to, but that's really it. Alright, moving on, we have Stupid with Love from Mean Girls the Musical.
By 13, I gave up trying. I decided I would be a mathematician. 'Cause math is real. I memorized a lot of pi because addition and subtraction and division would never make me feel so stupid with love.
This song is very hilarious, that it's just, it's so charming. What do I want to say about it? Okay, it goes after that. Oh, fuck you. Okay, come on. There, yay! So, fun fact about Erica Henningsen, like two fun facts about her who plays Katie Heron. She She plays Charlie in Has Been Hotel. If you listen to the song and hear Charlie Morningstar, you know why. Second, she met her husband through Mean Girls the Musical, which is amazing. So they both got married. They're both married now. They met through Mean Girls, and I just think it makes the song even cuter because like she wasn't acting. She obviously wasn't acting while singing about Aaron Samuels, or in this case, her husband Kyle.
It's livin' in the room, and I'm stupid with love. I wanna get it, I wanna get it, but how? Smart with the math, but stupid with love. I wanna get it, I didn't get it till now.
That just makes it extra cute to me. I guess that's basically what I'll just say about the song. So we're moving on quickly for this one. Next is Something to Believe In from Newsies.
Something to believe in for even a night. One night may be forever, but that's alright. That's alright.
The animals are singing along. I have some opinions on Catherine and Jack's relationship. I don't really find them believable as a couple. In fact, I think that if the romance was completely removed out of Newsies the Musical, nothing would change at all. Like, I honestly feel like they would have been better as friends. Don't get me wrong. It's cute, and I think since it's Disney, of course there's going to be a bit of romance. It's Disney, but I don't know. I just didn't really feel that much chemistry between these two. It felt like more to me they were just like kind of best friends. But I won't deny the fact that Something to Believe In has queer undertones. Oh. Ignore that, y'all. Okay, let me go to the Disney fandom wiki. I'm just gonna kind of analyze the lyrics, because you know me. Till the moment I found you, I thought I knew what love was. That is a very queer thing to say. And then an angel come to save me who didn't even know she gave me something to believe in for even a day. That's also very queer. I've seen it in a article that somebody was reviewing Newsies, that if you basically made Jack a girl, it would be a amazing sapphic love song. I totally agree, but I am more personally a shipper of these two. They had more chemistry than Catherine and Jack did. Like for real. Like look the gay ass stares, the sexual tension. It's all very gay, and I just feel like if Something to Believe In was Jack and Davy singing it, it would be better. That's all I'll say about it. It's also a nice song to sing along to, of course. That's why I put it there. To an extent, it does have charm because of the lyrics and the undertones it has, but yeah, that's really it. Moving on. Perfect for You from Next to Normal. Why am I messing up my favorite musical ever at the moment? Why?
I might be lazy, a loner, a bit of a stoner, it's true. But I might be perfect. I'll make myself perfect. You square all the corners, I straighten the curves.
You've got some nerve, Henry, and I'm just all nerve.
So yeah, you heard me. Next to Normal. Oh my god. It's such a tearjerker and emotional roller coaster of a musical. It's basically a musical about this family that struggles with the fact that the mother has mental health problems. I don't want to rank it too high because, well, at the core of the song and all of the other songs in the soundtrack basically are about very complex feelings. So I'm gonna say that it's charming. I'll put it right next to Evermore. Basically, the song is Henry's confession to Natalie, and Natalie, she's the daughter in the family. you know, her mother struggles with bipolar depression, and Natalie has a very difficult time accepting things the most in her family. And she kind of resents her mother for kind of neglecting her due to her mental health issues and due to grieving her brother Gabe, because Diana, that's the mom's name, she struggles with grief and depression because when she had her first child, he died a couple months later after he was born. It's a musical that's definitely a lot, I would say. Perfect for You is basically about Natalie having a hard time to accept that somebody loves her like Henry does. In fact, I think she's entirely afraid about being in a relationship. Actually, this is true because like there's several reprisals about they get in the musical about their relationship, and it's beautiful. I honestly think that they're a really cute young couple. They just started dating around this point in the musical. Is Perfect for You because, yeah. I also think that they're the most realistic relationship aside from these two in terms of this ranking, because I do think that a lot of people in general have a hard time racing through their own feelings when they start dating someone or when someone wants to date them. And yeah, that's what this song basically reflects. So, okay. I was speaking of queer undertones for this song, but this next song, this is the first queer song in the ranking.
I just wanna dance with you. Let the whole world melt away and dance with you. Who cares what other people say? And when we're through, no one can convince us we were wrong.
The Prom is a really cute musical. I only saw the movie, by the way. I haven't seen the stage version, but I heard the stage version is much better. The plot obviously isn't very well handled in the movie. I don't know how it's handled in the stage version, but yeah. I do not know where to put this one. I guess I'll put it there for now. It's very innocent and charming and sweet. Emma and Alyssa, yeah. Ariana DeBose plays as her, by the way, in the movie, and she's amazing. If you don't know Ariana DeBose, who are you? You're living under a rock. She's one of the best Broadway actresses ever. I love her so much. So it's an I want song between them, about them coming to terms of what to do with their relationship and what things that they don't need. What they really need is each other.
I don't need a room of people that I don't really know. I just want to hold you and never let you go.
They're both enough to each other. That's what the simple premise of the song is, and I really, really love that about the song. It's just that it's simple. When you're gay and you're in love, that's all you really need. Next song is also queer.
Live in my house, I'll be your shelter. Just pay me back with 1,000 kisses. Be my lover, and I'll cover you.
Open your door, I'll be your tenant. Don't got much baggage to lay at your feet, but sweet kisses I've got to spare. I'll be there and I'll cover you.
I am in love with this song. Collins and Angel, yeah, that's the name of these two. They're really adorable. They're both gay and in love, or if you're me, you headcanon Angel as trans femme. According to like some productions, they do interpret Angel as trans, I believe, but yeah. I do think it's a also pretty simple song. I just love how it's a song that's very much in the moment between these two characters. I'll Cover You from Rent. Angel basically sings about how much she loves Colin, and she just wants him, you know? Like, they both want what's best for each other.
You'll be my king and I'll be your castle. No, you'll be my queen and I'll be your moat. I think they meant it when they said you can't buy love. Now I know you can rent it. A new lease, you are my love.
And they'll cover each other no matter what. They'll be there for each other. I love when there's like cheesiness, and that cheesiness is really played in music, because like that's what I think gives song charm. If it has too much of it, it can get a bit annoying, but like this song really balances its cheesiness with its story. So yeah, I can't say though for the next song, I Should Tell You, which is also from Rent.
I should tell I blew the candle out just to get back in.
I'd forgotten how to smile until your candle burned my skin.
I can't say much about this one. I will just say animals are singing along. It's catchy, it's memorable, but I do think it's a little too awkward for its own good. Like, I should tell you that I'm in love with you, I should tell you this, I should tell you that. I just feel like it's kind of weird. I also don't really like Mimi and Roger's relationship, so that's also a matter of my own preference. But it is a nice song to listen to at the very least, and of course, yeah. Oh, we have another song that Jeremy Jordan's in.
Look at this heart-shaped wreckage. What have we done? We've got scars from battles nobody won. We can start over better. Both of us know if we just let the broken pieces go.
He's here too. Jeremy Jordan's also hot, just to know, and Catherine McPhee's also hot.
I don't know much, but I know myself. And I don't wanna love anybody else.
I'm gonna say put this song in a fairy tale. Smash basically, they're putting on a production of a musical called Hit List in season 2, these two characters, and they play as love interests, and the song happens in Act 2 of the musical they're playing in, when basically the two love interests reconnect with each other after like some terrible circumstances, and Heart-Shaped Wreckage basically emphasizes that about them starting over together. That's what I can basically say about the song. The main takeaway is that starting over together. And I honestly kind of dreamed that. I'm not gonna lie. Let me play a clip of this one part that she sings. She sings, Catherine sings. It's amazing.
I can't find you in the dark, but we get back to who we are. And I can't fix this on my own. Our love is still the best thing I've ever known.
It's so cute. It's just so cute, and it makes me feel so single as a Pringle. I need help. Okay, I think I'm gonna take a break for this.
2 hours later.
Well, hello again. I'm back after my break, which is why there's a lighting difference, because I think it was like 2 hours ago when I last recorded, but yeah. Next, we're ranking A Hand Meets a Hand.
'Cause a hand meets a hand, something I never planned. And suddenly I've watched the world come alive, and I just might like the view. So I start.
From Snow White, the remake. Snow Woke. Go Broke, which I stole from a VTuber, by the way. Anyways, okay, I feel like I'm being unfair, but if you've listened to it, it's basically a clone of Only Us. Honestly, it's just a clone, but like you make it 10 times more awkward. And here's the thing. Lizzie McAlpine, this girl, she made two songs that trended on TikTok, which were Ceilings and How Do I Tell You, I believe. Those two trended on TikTok. I would say that her music style is very bedroom pop, and it's just like, it's something you could listen to when you need comfort, you know? So it says on the wiki for the Disney fandom wiki that she was credited in terms of composing, like she had a hand in working. It was even said in one of the behind the scenes videos that Lizzie worked on A Hand Meets a Hand with Pasek and Paul. And I honestly feel like having 3 writers that do pop write a love duet song for Disney wasn't the greatest idea. Okay, not only is it just basically copy and paste Only Us, but make it a Walmart brand, the lyrics are really lacking. They're just...
Oh, I know it's naive, but tonight I believe something so good could come true.
Cutthroat and cruel, every fool had to fend for himself. But who knows? And suddenly I've watched the world come alive.
Like, this is like generic lyrics you would hear in a love pop song, if you ask me. They're quite generic. Not to mention Jonathan's part,
cutthroat and cruel,
just takes me out. Ugh. Not to mention the blend. So
I start to let go, just to see what'll grow.
And perhaps I'm not, maybe it might have a little something to do.
I fucking hate it. I fucking hate how Andrew and Rachel's voices blend. They either they cannot harmonize, or they recorded their vocals separately and they were just kind of mushed together in the mixing. I don't know. I also expected that since it's Pasek and Paul and Rewrite the Stars and Only Us had big harmonies in both of those duets, I expected a Hand Meets a Hand to have that, but it doesn't really until like the ending of the song where the blending does sound better. But yeah, I was also disappointed of the fact that it kind of sounded like it just sounded like a clone of Only Us. Don't get me wrong, it's a cute song, I will admit that. But yeah, that's just kind of it, I guess. But next song, luckily, it does a better job in terms of its awkwardness, and I would say that's the charm. It's It Only Takes a Taste from Waitress the musical.
It only takes a taste when it's something special. It only takes a taste when you know it's good. Sometimes one bite is more than enough to know you want more of the thing you just got a taste of.
I love Waitress, fun fact. So okay, I'm putting it. Okay, my biases, I swear to God, are getting in the way clearly for this, but yeah, it's a super adorable song, honestly. It's the definition of a meet cute. Despite the fact that this couple is an affair, the song itself is really charming because of the humor and the awkwardness it has, but also Dr. Pomander. I really like the verses he has. Not to mention Drew Galing's voice. It's hot. This man. Not to mention Sarah Bareilles is also really beautiful too. They're both beautiful people, honestly. But this song just like has a lot of heart, just for the fact that it's basically a meet cute, and it's just the humor. It's honestly everything I could ask for in terms of a musical love song, just for the simplicity of it. And I love how the theming of this song is also very following to the next love duet song they have, which is You Matter to Me. Oh god, this one's also hard. You know what, fuck it, I'm putting it up here. Okay, I'm gonna admit it's number 2. It's gotta be number 2 on the list. It's gotta be number 2 on the list. But like, if you're in a relationship with somebody and you both can sing this song to each other, sing it. So yeah, we're gonna go through the lyrics now. Like, look, I could find the whole meaning to life in those sad eyes. They've seen things you never quite say, but I hear. Ugh, it's just so cute, cause you matter to me, simple and plain and not much to ask for. And Jenna's response to that is very, very heartfelt. It's just...
You matter to
It's addictive the minute you let yourself think. The things that I say just might matter to someone.
All of this time I've been keeping my mind on the running away, and for the first time I think I'd consider the stay. And then there's the dear baby part. It's just... And basically what I love about this song, it's a message to all couples, is to love each other without an ounce of selfishness, because that's true. That's like... I've cherished every kind of platonic relationship I've had. I've tried to love all of my friends as equally as I can, and I think this song does a good job at representing that kind of feeling, is to just love somebody without an ounce of selfishness to it. You Matter to Me is an absolute sweetheart, heartfelt, charming, magical fairy tale presence of a song. So yeah. Next, we have As Long as You're Mine from Wicked.
as long as you're mine, I'll wake up my and make up for lost time.
Took me a second to remember that one. Okay. I think I'm gonna put this here. Okay, so spoilers for Wicked, like part 2 or act 2. I've only listened to this song and For Good. In terms of act 2 songs, I don't plan on listening to the rest of it until Wicked part 2 comes out. Wicked part 1 was an amazing movie. But anyways, back to Fiyero and Elphaba. They're honestly adorable. I love As Long as You're Mine. Fiero's part specifically is magical because the way he sings to Elphaba, it's just so romantic.
So how I fallen under your spell, and somehow I'm feeling it's something that I found.
Not to mention, there's a lot of tension in this song. If you've seen like clips of it, there's a lot of tension, and it's just like, yeah. But like, I looked at the analysis on Genius, and basically, the song really, it's truly just about them as a couple. You know, just them being in the moment together, and it's just chef's kiss. It's just, yeah. I want to say something. I kind of wish that Wicked instead had a polyamorous couple, because Glinda is right here, which leads me into ranking Wicked For Good.
Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like the sea dropped by a sky bird in a distant wood.
changed for good.
I have a lot to say about For Good. I am in love with this song. I am absolutely in love with this song. Like name a better love song that really casts a spell on you. And it's not like romantic love, it's like platonic love, but if you're me and you ship GELPHIE, like super hard. If you're me and you ship these two, like by a law, if you ship these two, it's just it's just so ugh. But like it's also kind of heartbreaking For Good. Oh wait. Oh, that was a kiss. It was a kiss. That made my day. If you're me and you ship GELPHIE, yeah. This song's kind of sad because it's basically Elphaba and Glinda's last time together. Cause like Act 2 is a time skip into the same timeline that Wizard of Oz takes place, you know, when Dorothy arrives, but I'm guessing that it's around this point where they really come together and have conversation together, and it's just in the form of a beautiful song about how much they've changed each other through meeting each other. Glinda, I think Glinda learns to be more wise because of her relationship with Elphie, and Elphie basically learns to be more, I would say, bright, brave, but also caring. She learns to be more caring. I think that's the most beautiful thing. They both learn to be much more caring people too, because it's obviously shown by their friendship in this song. And there's like my favorite lyric that Glinda sings.
Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes a sun. Like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood.
I think it's a very good way of her like describing how much Elphie has changed her. Let me see what Genius says. Oh. Rest in peace to Sondheim, by the way. Yeah. This song is about a relationship with a loved one can change who you are and your path. That's a great way of putting it, yeah. And I know I'm gonna be crying in the theater once this song comes on in the movie For Good. Also, you all should see Working with Lemons' video. Their take on the song, it's beautiful, honestly, and it's just, yeah. Okay, here's one thing. This is spoilers from the book, but like, in the afterlife, Elphie and Glinda kiss. Can we just please have that happen in Wicked For Good, like the movie, please? Please, that's literally all I'm gonna need. Okay. Oh, we're on our last song. At all costs. Oh, we're on our last song. Okay. So I just played the demo version in the clip. It's from Wish. I don't know what to really say about this song. I will admit it's quite charming. Actually, yeah, animals are singing along. We all know that Wish had wasted potential. It obviously was meant to be a love duet between Star and Asha, and it's just basically about them protecting each other, wanting to do things for each other. I really like the song. It's a nice song to listen to and sing along to. It gives a better modern twist on on Disney love songs compared to A Hand Meets a Hand. It's everything that A Hand Meets a Hand tries to be, in my opinion. And we all are grieving of the fact that, yeah, we could have had another Disney heartthrob. We're all grieving of the fact that we could have had one. We're all grieving, guys. I know we're all grieving. We're all grieving that they could have been a couple. So, and I've seen good concepts like, Asha was meant to be the daughter of King Magnifico and Queen Amaya, I think. There was like a concept for that at one point, and basically it's interesting that Star represents going forward and taking them down, because Asha's like, oh, it's not right that wishes are being taken away from people, which was initially a strong motivation when they did have good writing to back it up in the concepts, but like the official movie, they made Asha look fucking stupid again. So at all costs, I feel like the demo version, it really makes everything come together. You know, it's just like, why? I would actually rank it up higher if it was an actual love duet in the movie, but yeah, unfortunately it's down here. I'm gonna add a row for good, because it deserves its own, so yay. Guys, I'm so based. I'm so based. Better, yeah. I'm so biased. And I think I've kind of changed my mind. I've thought about Wild Uncharted Waters a little more. I guess I'll just put it right there at the end. It has its own charm because of the performance, and the best thing about the live action of The Little Mermaid was the actors, honestly, the performances. Despite the fact that the direction was shallow and the script wasn't that strong, the actors had charm to them, so that's one thing I'm putting there specifically for Jonah. Oh yeah, I'm also gonna say this. Listen to the Chinese version of Wild Uncharted Waters. It's absolutely beautiful. That said, I wonder if Echo of Fate, which was I made a AMV for on this channel, I wonder if that song was inspired by Wild Uncharted Waters, to be honest. Okay. I'm also gonna, actually, no. I think the ranking's fine. I think it's fine, guys. So, yeah, I'm gonna share this on Twitter afterwards. By the way, I'll put it on the screen what my tag is. This is also a public ranking, so if you guys make one yourselves, be sure to tag me on Twitter. You can either judge me for my taste, or you can be like, oh, you guys can either agree. So yeah, I guess this is the end of the video. Bye bye.